feels lonely without you here all night. Where'd you go?
Claire. Well, I am glad you were available.
Would it have mattered if I weren't?
Not one bit.
I didn't think so.
I have a feeling that you're the woman who will solve all of my problems.
Ah, I've heard that before. Why don't you tell me where it hurts?
What are you doing here?
Well, where should I be?
I don't know, maybe the courthouse? Big day for you and your family? Your father's being arraigned for my sister's murder?
What if I told you that my father didn't kill Claudia?
I know that you're aware that this arraignment is purely a formality, but do yourself a favor and don't say anything in court that isn't your plea. Because the more subtle you are, What the hell are you thinking?
What? What's wrong?
Sonny, go upstairs right now and take your clothes off.
Bernie and I had to basically reorganize the whole transport network, and it took us all night.
Because of Johnny and Dante?
Yeah, they know too much about the operation.
You know, in the past, something like this would have been a declaration of war.
You're definitely right.
Yes.
But I don't really want to go to war with Johnny, especially with Sonny in the headlines right now.
I don't understand why he would pick now to go for a power grab.
No, it's not about the power. He wants Sonny to hurt for what happened to Claudia.
Really? But he knows that Michael's the one who killed Claudia.
I know, Sam, and that's exactly what worries me, because Johnny hates Sonny. He blames Sonny for everything that led up to Claudia's death, and he knows the best way to hurt Sonny is to expose Michael as the killer.
Jason, maybe there's a way I can help.
Be smart, Michael. The less you say, the better.
You started it.
Hey, we are not on the same side here. Regardless of how you felt about Claudia, she was my sister.
My father should not have to
I'm sorry that you ever had to cross paths with her. You didn't fare too well from that, and I do apologize. But Sonny blindsided Claudia in a room full of people that were there to celebrate her. He taunted her with her dead baby.
My father had just found out that Claudia got me shot.
Michael, when are you going to realize that your father married Claudia for the power?
My dad already had the power.
Yes, and when he married Claudia, he wound up with more power than he ever could have dreamed of.
Well, Claudia got something out of it, too.
She did. Claudia did. She got herself a man who wouldn't spit on her if she was on fire. She got herself a man who gave her a false sense of something real, a false sense of security, a little respect, and then turned on her. It had to be one of the worst things I ever saw, so I'm not going to look the other way. My sister deserves justice.
Yeah, I'm still here. Come on.
Well, I admit, I have my doubts. But no one is as good as you're supposed to be.
Well, you can't believe everything you hear. Most of the time.
Well, that's a feisty attitude you got there. You're gonna need it.
Are you trying to intimidate me? Well, I could double my rate if that would reassure you.
Oh, I don't think compensation is a problem for either one of us.
Well, that depends entirely on what it is you want me to do.
Hey, boss.
Hi.
Hey, Olivia Falconeri, operations manager for the Metro Court Hotel, and you are...
My lunch guest. Claire, Olivia Claire.
How's Carla?
She's great, I'm assuming. Why are you asking me?
I just noticed that you're still wearing your wedding ring. I always think that that's such a positive sign. Don't you agree? When a man wears a wedding ring, getting through tough times, it means the marriage isn't over.
Jax, you never told me you were married.
Really? This ensemble screams mob boss.
This suit was custom made for me. Do you have any idea how much it cost?
And worth every penny. Now go upstairs and change your shirt, preferably to something in a lighter shade. Don't give me any of that. Yes, you have excellent taste for a mobster, but when it comes to image and fashion, you listen to me.
This is who I am.
Exactly. You might as well be wearing a big neon sign that says the Godfather is waiting for the jury to come up and kiss his ring. Oh, and by the way, lose the ring. This is the beginning of a whole new you.
Why don't we just pay off the judge so that way I can wear whatever I want to wear?
Oh, if only I could. Peter Carroll may come off as a good old boy, but he is smart and he's tough His verdicts are rarely overturned, and he seems to have issues, shall we say, with organized crime.
Get us another judge.
If only I could. My hands are tied. If I had my way, you'd have Lori Young or Gail Roberts, someone who might be susceptible, at least, to your charms. But for this trial, we're going to have to pray that your dimples work on the jury.
I hope that's not your entire strategy.
You tied my hands, Sonny, by insisting that you walked into that courtroom and claimed that you killed your wife.
Hey, thought you had a music class.
Oh, canceled. Mr. Pope had an emergency root canal, so I had the day off.
You know, you've been working like crazy. Why don't you give yourself a break?
Me? You're the workaholic. You have another trial? Who are you defending this time?
You expecting anybody? Hi, Kiefer. How are you?
I'm good, Miss Davis. Is Chrissy here?
She isn't available at the moment, but I will tell her that you stopped by.
All right, thanks. Just ask her to give me a call.
I will. Bye-bye. Coast is clear. You know, what's going on with the two of you?
Nothing.
Usually girls your age have to be pried off their boyfriends.
Well, you taught me not to be like other girls.
At some point, you are going to have to see him, even if it's to break up with him, which is perfectly fine. But whatever the situation is, take care of it head on. Tell Kiefer the truth. Love you.
Don't get all righteous. You were the one who knew that Dante was an undercover cop and you never said a word.
What should I have done, Michael?
Tell someone. I get that you hate Dad, but you don't hate Jason or Bernie or Spinelli. You could have warned one of them.
I handled it in my own way. I made sure Dante was going after nobody but your father.
Oh, and that's okay with you.
It is. Because Sonny deserves what he's getting. It's part of the risk of getting involved in this business in the first place.
Hey, Grandpa.
Hey.
Can I get the drink for you?
Yeah, please. Thank you. Johnny, could I have a word with you for a minute? Boy. Hey, Michael, I need a favor, buddy. I've got 2 really big cans of stewed tomatoes on the top shelf of the pantry, and, you know, I'm not good with a ladder right now, all right?
I got it.
Thanks, pal. Listen, my grandson doesn't need any grief from you right now, pal.
Your grandson needs to stop being his own worst enemy.
All right, you just try to remember what it's like at that age. And you add to that what Michael's been through.
Whose fault is that?
You made it very clear that you are no friend of Sonny's or anyone who's close to him.
Now, see, Mike, that's where you got it wrong. I've made it clear that I despise Sonny, but I got nothing but sympathy for Michael. See, I know what it's like to be in his shoes, manipulated, son of a controlling father. The first sense of real peace I ever had in my life was when my father was thrown in jail for the crimes that he did. I should only wish the same thing for Michael.